How's it going, guys? It's JS here with some Call of Duty Black Ops 4 gameplay, and we have a good gameplay out here going for you guys. Alright, now what would you guys say if the best SMG in the game was the Spitfire? Because the MX-9 is pretty good, but now the Spitfire, that's another story in itself. Alright, so let's get right into it, shall we? Now, the Spitfire's weapon type is submachine gun. The range is 3 of 20. The damage is 3 of 20. The fire rate is 17 of 20, meaning it's the fastest shooting gun, period, in Black Ops 4. Now, the accuracy is 5 of 20, but, you know, with grip and, you know, so on and so forth, it's actually not that bad. Magazine size is 40, so it's a pretty decent gun. Now, the range, let's talk about the range first. So the range being 3 of 20, that's really not fantastic, but if you like to run and gun, the gun is actually really accurate, like really accurate. In my gameplay, I have a few things, or actually I should say a few shots where I'm shooting people from far range, and sometimes it kills, sometimes it doesn't, but it's not bad. It's really not bad at all for medium to super close range. It's actually better than a shotgun, in my opinion. Now, in this gameplay, I do really good. You know, I get all my score streaks. I'm leading the team. We're doing really everything that I feel like we need to do to come out on top, and I'll let you see the results at the end of the match as well. But this isn't just about the Spitfire. This is about the best person really in the game, in my opinion, when it comes to game modes like this, like hardpoint domination. Ajax is literally the best character, almost, period. He has a stun grenade, which if you charge up to 3, it hits hard and they can't move, they can't see the hidden, and by the time they come to, it's already over for them. And his main ability, which I just love, is a shield with a gun, right? It sounds, you know, very ancient, you know, like, you know, shield and sword, but it's really dope, and it's really good for getting in and capturing hard points and capture points when it's needed, especially if you have a good team compiled with at least an Ajax, you know, a Recon. Like, those two, you know, are pretty good, and Ajax being the top. And Ajax, a good Ajax can lead an entire team to victory. Like, hands down, and Ajax can lead an entire team to victory. And I feel like that's a good thing, because playing past Call of Duties, you know, they had, you know, support heroes, you know, whatever you want to call them, you know, your heroes, your characters that you play with, but it was on a different scale. Like, now, like, each character has their own individual thing about them that makes them unique and worth playing, and that's why, for me, I love playing Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 4. That, you know, with this game coming out, this game has put a whole different perspective on other games that I used to play. A good example is Fortnite, and, you know, I was really heavy into Fortnite, and I kept telling myself, you know, as soon as Black Ops comes out, I'm just not gonna play Fortnite no more. And lo and behold, if it wasn't for my channel and my Twitch, I wouldn't be playing Fortnite anymore, because Call of Duty is just that fun. It's just that unique, and that's what makes this game, you know, different from that. You know, it has a different aspect. It brings a different type of feel. You know, this Call of Duty is basically a whole brand new Call of Duty, and with that, I feel like anything is possible from here on out with the Call of Duty franchise. Treyarch has really gone above and beyond the Call of Duty to make sure they, you know, disperse a great game out for everybody to enjoy and like. Now, one more thing. Actually, it's a couple more things. I don't know why I said one more thing. Ooh, I'll get that in there somewhere. But the Spitfire is that type. The Spitfire is that good. It really is, especially in these type of game modes too. These run and gun type of game modes. You can literally do almost about anything that an assault rifle could do that an SMG can do as well. And with it's really hard to explain, but you have like I said, you have so many different things, you know. All right, so to get the Spitfire, first off, you need to be at least level 28. All right, that's first off. So grind, I think a good game mode to play, a couple of good game modes to play is anything that's hard point related, either hardcore or not. Those will get you experience very quickly. Very quickly. I got the game when it first came out, but I have to juggle between a couple of different games at a time, so it's really difficult for me to invest my sole effort into playing Call of Duty. But the good thing is that by doing these game modes, I do rank up pretty good. So I mean, that's a bomb. It's a bomb way to look at it. So if you guys want to get the Spitfire, if you want to get Ajax is free to use. You know, free to play, free to use. As soon as you log into the game, you smack your CD into the game, you turn on your PS4 and your digital copy is ready to jack up, you know, and play. You're ready to play Call of Duty till 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning, ignore your family, your mom, your dad, your wife, your kids. Hop on Call of Duty, pick up Ajax. You won't be disappointed. I can guarantee you, you will not be disappointed playing with Ajax and using a Spitfire with literally any attachments. My attachments I used on my Spitfire is the reload speed. I love, because the Spitfire spews out bullets like super quick, spews out bullets. Like I said, in my gameplay, I run out of bullets shooting people most of the time, but I was trying to find that good sensitivity too. Yeah, I'm missing shots and I'm hitting shots at the same time, and I use laser sight because a lot of the time I'm not aiming. It's just easier not to aim. But as soon as I get, you know, quick draw and all that, the Spitfire is gonna take off. The Spitfire is literally gonna be the best gun in the game. To me, it is the best gun in the game. It's so freaking broken. The fire rate, like I said, is 17 of 20. That's the fastest gun in the game, period. No other game can compare with this. None. And then pairing it off with Ajax with the stun grenades and his pardon, his shield and gun special, you gotta be kidding me. It's freaking amazing. You know, I love it. I really do. Okay, so a lot of people don't talk about this, but positioning with SMGs plays a really big role in how your accuracy provides with the SMG. So if you're jumping around a lot, moving, ducking, trying to drop shot in this game is no longer viable. You get out of your aim, like you don't aim, you aim, then you go out to spray and pray, and then you go right back to aiming again, and it's no good. So I want to say, if you want to get better at persistently hitting people in the face instead of, you know, feet, hands, butt, etc., I would say get into a spot where you take less damage than them and do more damage to them. That's the best way to play Call of Duty. That's the best way to have fun. That's the best way to get the most experience you can and enjoy the experience of actually playing the game without raging. Because you could be, you know, the best person in the game. The best person in the game never complains about the game. The game's never trash to them. You know? Now on the opposite side, you could be the worst player in the game, and every time you die, it's, oh man, oh dang, oh I suck, oh they suck, oh my gun this, my gun that. But you could have put yourself in a better position to make a play. So before you do anything, it's a chess match. You want to think about putting yourself in the best and correct spots to make the best plays for you and your team, than to just run out there and just shoot somebody in the face. Like in this video, you can tell that I'm thinking some of the time before I go out. I'm still learning it, but the best way to get better at doing anything is to practice and practice and practice. So instead of trying to just shoot somebody straight up, you know, find a better angle. Oh, okay, if I go this way and sneak around like this, I might be able to do this. Oh, if I would have thrown that, instead of saying I would have or I could have, do it. Practice it. You can go back. Xbox and PlayStation has replays. You can check and see what you're doing wrong. Go back and fix the problem. It's that easy. So next time ahead of you and there's a building off to the left that you could shoot, you can climb up the stairs and shoot down at them. Do that. Climb up the stairs and shoot down at them. The thing is to take less damage. Yeah, you can heal yourself in Call of Duty. But if you don't have the stim pack, you can't repeatedly heal yourself, and you can't repeatedly heal yourself back to back anyways. It takes at least 3 to 4 seconds. So the best thing to do is get into a better position, especially if you're with playing with an SMG. You know, it's not all about running and shooting, even though that's the main objective with the SMG is just run and shoot. Put yourself in a better spot to make better plays to help your team out. It will always be better like that. Now, one thing I want to say, another attachment that you could put on to the Spitfire to make it insane is to put rapid fire. Now, if you put rapid fire on a Spitfire, the amount of damage you can put on somebody would be disgusting. Rapid fire and extended mags, because I guarantee you will run out of bullets faster than you could press the R2 button or the RT button to shoot. And with that, I say, guys, if you like the video, comment. You know, if you have any concerns or questions or anything, let me know. Leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Subscribe, share. You know, sharing is caring. Until next time, guys, peace out.